City, Dortmund, Madrid, Liverpool, four of the most elite teams in world football at the moment. Who will make it through to the Champions League semi-final? It's all up in the air, but I feel like I have a sneaky suspicion of the two teams that are going to make it through and just might make it all the way to Istanbul. Hey guys, it's your boy JT, and yes, it is a Champions League special. We're looking at four of the quarter-final legs taking place tomorrow evening, and they are some absolutely mouth-watering ties with showdowns between some of the greatest managers and forwards that the game has ever seen. As always, if you do end up enjoying the video, then a like would always be appreciated, but that's enough of the rambling. Let's get straight into the meat of this video. So we're going to start off with the Manchester City versus Borussia Dortmund game, and we have got a battle between Haaland, the former City youngster himself. Obviously his dad used to play there after he played for the mighty Whites. Many people are calling this a trial day for Manchester City, and how he performs could affect how much they are willing to spend on the main man in the summer. But do you think he'll go to Manchester City, or do you think those Barcelona rumours have any credit to them? On the other hand, you have even more of a deeply entrenched plot line in the form of Jadon Sancho, the former Manchester City youngster who felt disrespected by the club by not being taken on that pre-season tour, who felt like his abilities were not warranted with game time, who felt like he was better than what they had and that they disrespected him by leaving him in the youth team. So what did he do? He went off to Germany to prove himself, to prove that he is better than them, to prove that he is an elite world-class baller. And if he comes back and knocks Manchester City out in the quarter-final of the Champions League, the one trophy that is holding Man City back from reaching the dizzy heights that they want to, what an absolute statement that would be. Then you've got Pep Guardiola, Josep Guardiola, the man who was brought in to do the impossible to win them that trophy. Manchester City and PSG, those two are the teams that are here. They've spent all that. There's so much oil dripping off them right now to get them up to this point, but they need to get here. One of them will make it and one of them won't this year. I'm telling you that much. The winner will either be PSG or Manchester City. I am calling it now. And my money's on the Blues. Now, what Blues you may be thinking? Well, stick along till the end of the video and I'll explain to you which one. And I'll tell you why. On the other hand, you have got Los Blancos against Liverpool. A historic battle yet again. Cast your minds back to 3 years ago. Champions League final. Jurgen Klopp trying to win his first ever final as a coach, going up against Real Madrid and of course getting spanked 4-1. A Loris Karius disaster class on that day. But who will win and why? Real Madrid currently sits second in La Liga, just 3 points behind leaders Atletico Madrid, and have really resurrected their season in the second half of the season. As at the beginning, them and Barcelona were falling very, very short, and Atletico, it looked like they could have walked away with it. But Real Madrid have really bucked their ideas up, and with Benzema and Vinicius Jr. firing on all cylinders, could be a real problem for Liverpool. And let's not forget, this is Los Blancos, yeah? No matter what's going on with the club, no matter the fact that they're in decline or they're not in decline, they are still Champions League pedigree opposition. They are a masterful team, a team esteemed in glory and triumph on the European stage, and are a tough test for anybody. Despite the fact that they got slapped up last year by Manchester City, this year I don't think it's going to be as easy for Liverpool to cast them aside, and I really think they're in for a tough game. However, I still do think Liverpool will win. I still think Jurgen Klopp will have enough. I still think they will pull it out of the bag with Fabinho playing in this new midfield role now and using a defensive partnership of Phillips and Kabak. Even though I don't rate them too highly, and Phillips I really don't rate highly at all, the fact that Fabinho's back in that midfield position, the fact that they're looking like they're playing that attacking free-flowing football again, as shown by that 3-0 destruction of Arsenal on the weekend, it really looks like the cards are in the favour of Liverpool, and it really looks like they can do a job on Los Blancos tomorrow. and I back them to do it. I back Salah to score a couple of goals. I back Real Madrid to nab a goal with Benzema, but I still don't think that will be enough because I back Diego Jota to extend the lead, maybe a 3-1, and just really take the game to Real Madrid. I can see it happening, and I can see it setting up one of those most mouth-watering Champions League finals we have ever seen. And that is right, I don't just see Liverpool beating Real Madrid, but I see them going all the way to the final of this great competition. But who will be there with them? I already said it would be one of the other two Blues. Now let's get into the other game of the weekend. Manchester City versus Borussia Dortmund. There is a slight little tingle in the back of my head that can just see an Erling Haaland masterclass. I can see a 3-1, a 3-0. Something happening where Erling Haaland just really slaps City's hopes out of their dreams. Are they a cursed club? Will they not make it? A bit of Jadon Sancho masterclass sprinkled in there because Borussia Dortmund do have a very exciting attacking team who can tear anyone apart on their day. And there is a very slight part of me that can see that happening, but the other 90% of me sees Man City absolutely taking the game to them. They have been one of the greatest sides in Europe this season so far. They have been elite. They have looked unstoppable at times in the Premier League and in the domestic competitions. They have really found their mojo back after a slip of a season last year, and I really do think they can take it to Dortmund tomorrow, and I do think that they will get the win, and I think it could be quite a crushing victory as well if they play their cards right, if they don't mess about, if Guardiola doesn't suddenly change the formation to a 7 at the back for no reason and start playing Kyle Walker up front. I don't know, he could do that because he has done similar things in the past, but I don't think he will. I do think they will beat Borussia Dortmund, and I think they will go all the way as well, and I think we could set up an absolute masterclass of a final. Jurgen Klopp versus Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola has the quadruple on the line. Jurgen Klopp has retribution on the line to say, you know what, you can do all this, Pep, but you're not winning that special trophy, the trophy you have come here to win. And Pep can be like, nah, everyone's gassing up this Jurgen Klopp geezer. They're saying, Josep who? Pep the fraud. Pep's nowhere near as good as Jurgen Klopp. Can't do it on the European stage, but if he beats him and wins the quadruple, then that is all pushed aside. Pep Guardiola is clearly the dominant manager if he does do that, and the facts will back it up. No matter what you say about finances, no matter what you say about how they've developed the squad, if he wins the quadruple and wins the Champions League with City this year, and if he beats Liverpool in the final, then he will go down as one of the greatest managers in Premier League history and will have to go above Jurgen Klopp in my opinion. Look man, I just see Sterling being too ruthless tomorrow. Everyone underrates him. Everyone says, oh, he hasn't had a great season. Yeah, he gets the goals, he gets the stats, but on the ball he's not this, he's a bit inconsistent. No, you're wrong. On the ball, he is one of the most dangerous players you'll ever see. He is lightning fast, he is rapid, he can turn on a half punch, and his delivery and his execution of his shots is like none other, man. Just because he has an awkward technique and it doesn't look like a beautiful shot technique like a Gareth Bale or a David Beckham where they just whip the ball and it looks so elegant. Maybe it looks a bit more manufactured than that, but it does the job, and he is so effective when he does play, and I'm telling you, he'll be too much to handle tomorrow, and I can see him being very key. Maybe he could just get that golden boot if he does perform. But hey, I see the two key performers tomorrow being Salah and Sterling, of course, the SAS if you would like. And you know what else I do see? I see a bit of history. Because look, when Aguero signed for City, what did he say? He said, I will not leave Manchester City until we win the Champions League. It's already been confirmed that he's leaving Manchester City this year. So is this the year they win it? The year he goes? What a story that would be. Scores the winner in the Champions League final. Goes off an absolute hero. Maybe another 90th minute winner. Another Aguero could be on the cards. It is really exciting. This is one of the most exciting Champions League run-ins we've had for a while. We've got 3 English teams that all look like they could make it to the final. It is such an exciting time, such an exciting proposition, and such an exciting set of 2 games that we have tomorrow evening. I'm sure none of us are going to be sleeping tonight. We're all going to be thinking about that, and let me know down below who you think's going to do it. Who do you think's going to win tomorrow? Do you think Dortmund do have what it takes to stop Manchester City? And do you think Los Blancos do have the cultural history on their side and the ability to pull through on the European stage? I really want to know what you guys have to say. I've told you who I think's going to get to the final, but I've been proven wrong in the past, and I'm sure you lot have the ability to prove me wrong today as well. So thank you very much for watching, and I just cannot wait for tomorrow, and I'm sure you guys can't either. And I will see you tomorrow with a breakdown of all those games after they happen. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then.